morning, good afternoon, good evening. It's a great pleasure to welcome you all to RCSI today. As you join us from all corners of the globe for this very special virtual conferring ceremony. We're all living through a once-in-a-lifetime event, the impact of which has tested us all greatly. The COVID-19 pandemic has highlighted the vital role the healthcare community provide to society and created many challenges for our global healthcare systems. Those of you working in the Irish health system have faced additional challenges caused by the cyber attack, which further impacted your services to patients. It is more important than ever that we all continue to develop our professional skills and advance our knowledge and understanding through continued education and training. The RCSI global community joined with me today in marking your great success. Your achievements are a celebration for us all, and we will continue to support and encourage you as you embark on the next phase of your career. We are here today to present you virtually with your awards of the Royal College of Surgeons in Ireland. I will be joined today by RCSI colleagues, led by Professor Ronan O'Connell, President of RCSI, Professor Kevin Barry, Director of National Surgical Training Programs, Ms. Anya Gibbons, Director of Development, Alumni Relations, Fellows and Members, Dr. Brian Flavin, Program Director for Fellowship Training in Urgent Care Medicine. From the Faculty of Radiologists, the Dean, Dr. Peter Kavanagh, and the Honorary Treasurer, Dr. Jerome Coffey. From the Faculty of Dentistry, the Dean, Professor Albert Leung, the Vice Dean, Dr. Pat Cleary, and the Honorary Secretary, Dr. Kate Farrell. From the Faculty of Nursing and Midwifery, the Dean, Professor Michael Shannon, and the Honorary Secretary, Dr. Patricia Minnock. From the Faculty of Sports and Exercise Medicine, the Dean, Dr. Philip Carolyn, and the Honorary Secretary, Dr. Orla Ní-Murichartaigh. We commence today's ceremony with the conferring of fellowships and memberships of the Royal College of Surgeons in Ireland. I invite the candidates joining us virtually from around the world to stand and recite the declaration in unison with me. As we recite the declaration, the words will appear on screen. I ask you to listen to and absorb each word as you say it. I, in your name, do solemnly and sincerely declare and promise that I will observe and be obedient to the statutes, bylaws and ordinances of the Royal College of Surgeons in Ireland, and that I will, to the utmost of my power, endeavour to promote the reputation, honour and dignity of the said college. I promise to place the welfare of my patients above all else. I promise to be respectful of my fellow healthcare professionals and would readily offer them my assistance and support. I further promise to continue to learn and teach and maintain my competence for the benefit of my patients, trainees, and the society in which I serve. I now call on the President to admit you fellows and members of the College.
By virtue of my office of President, I admit you fellows and members of the Royal College of Surgeons in Ireland.
I now invite Professor Kevin Barry, Director of the National Surgical Training Programs, to introduce the candidates.
Good afternoon. It is a great honour for me to introduce the new Fellows and members of the Royal College of Surgeons in Ireland. For Fellowship Addendum, Luigi Basso, John Patrick Mulhall. Cardiothoracic Surgery, Mohammed Abdelrahman Mohammed Aladelia, Adam Simon Daly. General Surgery, Mahmoud Abdelmoiti, Tara Keneally, Joshua DeMarshi, Liam Devan, Abakar Abdelrahman Mohammed El Haj, Mohammed El Nagar, Naomi Firon, Niamh Foley, Michael Eamon Kelly, Afzal Amin Mughal, Patrick Owens, Rishash Shigal. Ophthalmology, Fergus Doyle. Otolaryngology, Conal Walter Robert Fitzgerald, Adrian Olivier Gendre. Pediatric surgery, Piotr Hajduk, Brendan Rory O'Connor. Plastic surgery, Suzanne Beecher, Elizabeth Sarah Concannon, Jack Francis Cornwall Woods, Christina Buckley, Frank Riley. Trauma and orthopedic surgery, Eamon Coveney, David Dalton, Ian Feely, Yosef Ahmed Abdulaziz Omran Hassan, Andrew Hughes, Robert Joseph Hurley, Rebecca Francis Lyons, Kevin McSorley, Conor Moran, Andrew Moriarty, Sharil Rezal bin Sharani, Peter Staunton, Emmett Thompson. Urology, Niall Kelly, Aisling Looney. Vascular surgery, Mary Connolly. I now introduce the candidates for membership of the Royal College of Surgeons in Ireland. Robert Brown, Marius Abila, Shadeen Mahmoud Ahmed Abushara, Kanwal Anwar, Imran Azim, Petru Balanicha, Marzan Barry, Robert Brown, Lucy Burns, Laura Wilhelmina Byrne, Mohammed Chowdhury, Kurt Lee Shirkop, Daniel Pascal Chinelli, Emily Crilly, Lauren Crone, Hazel Denton, Aisling Maria Devine, Ian Dominic Danaraj, Amina Iham Danoon, Andrew Michael Dimesh, Nabil Salem Mohammed Idali, Ayman Ahmed Mohammed El Amin, Ronan Fahy, Christopher Fang Jin Chen, Aoife Feely, John Graham, Donica Hogan, Jack Horn, Tan Un Win, Granit Ismaili, Dhruv Kapoor, Adrian Karangura, Farah Fazal Kazi, Orla Kelly, Mohammed Abdullah Khalid, Mohammed Khan, Hamid Ahmed Khan, Stavros Kustas, Rosaline Louise Lyons, Rebecca Mackey, John Mahan, Aoife Mallon, Rachel Catherine Macaulay, Andrea McCarthy, David Moore, Ailish Nocton, Scarlett O'Brien, Stephen O'Brien, Oisin O'Donnell, Patrick James O'Donoghue, Patrick O'Donoghue, Conor O'Driscoll, Carl O'Flanagan, Samar Omer, Hugh O'Sullivan, Miriam O'Sullivan, Wagner de Jesus Pedro, Bennett Sherry-Ann Peter, Leanne Pickett, Farrell Mukesh Rajentran, Sinead Ryan, Raha Sanaratne, Katie St. John, Waris Ali Shah Saeed, Salaman Tahir, Lara Torian, Jordan Earl Wilkinson, Faisal Ahmed Ali Quazim, ENT, Thomas James Crotty, Umnaya Aish Salim Hassan Dorgam, Rajina Famish, Nusrat Mohammed, Anthony Noon, Fiona Reardon, Tariq Sharev, Ophthalmology, Christine Mary Burke, Triana Butler, David Gilday, Robert McGrath, Bobby Tang, Nicola Tomagova, Saeed Bilal Hassan Zaidi. We now continue with the presentation of the Diploma in Otolaryngology, Head and Neck Surgery, and I present the new candidates. Khalid Aladawi, MD Monjural Hassan, Stylianos Mylonas. Dear graduates of the Royal College of Surgeons in Ireland, today we formally recognise and celebrate your collective achievements. Each and every one of you has demonstrated very considerable sacrifice, discipline, determination and commitment to reach this stage of professional excellence in your chosen surgical specialties. As the recently appointed Director of National Surgical Training Programmes, it is truly a great honour for me to participate in this ceremony and in so doing to formally announce the new Fellows, Members and Diplomates of the Royal College of Surgeons in Ireland. The prevailing circumstances of the COVID-19 pandemic have drawn on your individual resilience and adaptability during an extraordinary period in our history. While we cannot therefore celebrate with you in person, I wish to congratulate you and all those that have supported you in your great success. Following on from your graduation today, I encourage you to continue to progress your professional development in the years ahead. Your contributions to society will be significant and far-reaching across the domains of clinical practice, education and training, examination and administration. It is important that you continue to grow as healthcare professionals within the surgical community and to contribute to the training of the next generation of surgeons. Please maintain the networks and contacts that you have established here at the Royal College of Surgeons in Ireland. The spirit of collegiality has never been more important in our professional lives as we face challenge after challenge within our clinical practices. We at the Royal College of Surgeons in Ireland are extremely proud of your achievements so far, and we will continue to support you and your chosen specialty.
We now move on to the presentation of the Fellowship Training in Urgent Care Medicine programme. This is the first cohort to graduate from this new programme, which has been set up in partnership between RCSI Surgical Affairs and VHI Urgent Care Clinics. I now invite Dr. Brian Flavin, Director of the Training Programme and Clinical Director of VHI Swift Care, to introduce the candidates.
Thank you, Cathal. Good afternoon. It's a great honour for me to introduce the first cohort of graduates receiving the award of Fellowship in Urgent Care Medicine. Congratulations to all of you on your achievement. Merlin Amparo Rees, Rebecca Casserly, Eva Delgado Martinez, Juliana Haroun, Maria Hurley, Cleona McCullough.
We now continue with the conferring of fellowship, membership and diploma of the faculties of Radiology, Dentistry, Nursing and Midwifery, and Sports and Exercise Medicine. It gives me great pleasure to invite all the candidates for fellowship and membership from each of the faculties to recite the declaration in unison with me as the words appear on screen. I, in your name, do hereby solemnly and sincerely declare and promise that I will observe and be obedient to the statutes, bylaws and ordinances of the Royal College of Surgeons in Ireland, and that I will, to the utmost of my power, endeavour to promote the reputation, honour and dignity of the said college. We now continue with the conferring for the Fellowship of the Faculty of Radiologists. I invite the Dean, Dr. Peter Kavanagh, to admit the Fellows.
By virtue of my office of Dean, I admit you Fellows of the Faculty of Radiologists of the Royal College of Surgeons in Ireland.
Thank you, Peter. It gives me great pleasure in my role as Honorary Treasurer to introduce the new Fellows of the Faculty of Radiologists. In radiodiagnosis, these are Abdul Rahman Rahim, Tahira Al-Abdullah, Sarah Suhail Al-Ajlan, Dermot John Bowden, Brian Buckley, Francis Delaney, Laura Green, Marion Hanley, Connor Hickey, Porrig Kelly, Porrig Kennedy, Aoife Michelle Lee, Roisin McDermott, Laura Louise McCarthy, Colin McQuaid, Joseph Morrow, Stephen Francis Murphy, Michael David Murray, Roisin O'Carroll, George Sepper Ramani, Louise Rice, David Ryan, Logoswaran Selvaraja, Arlene Weir, Ivan Velaratny. And in radiation oncology, the new fellows are Emma Connolly, Aisling Glynn, Geraldine Murphy, and Julianne O'Shea.
It is a great pleasure to welcome you all today. The presentation of these certificates recognises the success achieved by the graduates. It is an acknowledgement of your commitment, dedication, and hard work that you have put into your training so far. On your behalf, I also wish to express our gratitude to your families and friends for supporting you throughout your studies. This past year has seen major challenges for healthcare as a result of the COVID-19 pandemic. Postgraduate medical training has been substantially impacted by this. The delivery of radiology teaching and how we conduct radiology examinations have had to undergo significant changes in order to adapt to the unprecedented circumstances. This has placed additional pressures on you as trainees. I deeply admire and applaud you all for the resilience and fortitude you have shown in successfully overcoming these hurdles. The qualifications awarded to you today require effort and sacrifice. Today marks the end of one phase of your lives. I encourage you to place as much effort and enthusiasm into the next phase as you have into your training and examinations. I am delighted to welcome you as new fellows and new colleagues. The Faculty of Radiologists has enabled radiology and radiation oncology to be specialties populated by radiologists and radiation oncologists predominantly trained within and by the Irish healthcare system. I am confident that the quality of care to patients will be enhanced by the standards which you have achieved as graduates of our training program. Our strong links with international training programs abroad and our tradition of high graduate repatriation rates gives us continuous input from radiologists and radiation oncologists experienced in both our healthcare system and leading health services worldwide. This will help to maintain the highest standards in radiology and radiation oncology going forward. Many of you will shortly travel abroad for higher training. Remember, although you may be geographically far away, you are still regarded as part of the faculty's extended family. We look forward to your eventual return to lead our specialty and this faculty into the future. Finally, on behalf of the Faculty of Radiologists, I extend our heartiest congratulations to you on your achievement and wish you fruitful success in your future careers.
We now continue with the conferring for the candidates receiving fellowship, membership and diplomas from the Faculty of Dentistry. I invite the Dean, Professor Albert Leung, to admit the fellows and members.
By virtue of my office of Dean, I admit you fellows and members and diplomates of the Faculty of Dentistry of the Royal College of Surgeons in Ireland. I now invite the Vice Dean, Dr. Pat Cleary, and the Honorary Secretary, Dr. Kate Farrell, to introduce the candidates.
It gives me great pleasure to be here this afternoon to introduce the new Fellows of the Faculty of Dentistry. For Fellowship Adiundum, Faris Al-Jawad, Kate Coyle, Chris Luca, Graham Quilligan, Anthony Roberts, Amanda Willis. I now invite the Honorary Secretary, Dr. Kate Farrell, to introduce the candidates for members of the Faculty of Dentistry.
Thank you, Pat. I'm delighted to be here this afternoon to introduce the new members of the Faculty of Dentistry. Bushra Abdallah, Huda Abdallah, Dina Abdel Latif, Ala Abdo, Nada Abdul Hamid, Ziad Abulash, Huda Abulenin, Ruba Abu Leila, Mohid Kir Abuad, Yomna Abu Shadi, Noah Ahmed, Iman Ahmed, Muhammad Akbar, Halima Akil, Ali Al-Jadami, Mustafa Al-Jawad, Rahaf Al-Omari, Ayat Al-Ramadani, Musab Al-Shameri, Shiham Al-Shabili, Bal Arab Al-Sihabi, Sharuk Al-Abdin, Shika Al-Amari, Shadan Al-Sanari, Hanan Al-Baba, Amira Al-Blushi, Shasma Al-Blushi, Sarah Al-Dosari, Abdullah Al-Wisan, Amna Al-Anzi, Alanud Al-Anzi, Ahmad Al-Anzi, Anwar Al-Habsi, Bushwar Al-Hamadi, Noran Al-Hassanin, Maitham Ali, Minas Ali, Fatima Ali Hassan, Maram Ali Brim, Ala Al-Khatib, Mina Al-Kofi, Mohammed Al-Maida, Shema Al-Mini, Nuf Al-Marzuki, Amina Al-Marzuki, Mohammed Al-Muqaddad, Fatima Al-Musawi, Jana Al-Mufini, Lean Al-Omarani, Omar Al-Kuwari, Hala Al-Salah, Jana Al-Sakibi, Nadia Al-Shihibli, Mohammed Al-Tahiri, Zahara Al-Tajali, Sultan Al-Thafari, Hamad Al-Zaroni, Noor Al-Manana, Noor Amro, Nasrin Absari, Orla Askin, Mahmoud Azab, Mohammed Azim, Noor Hidayah Bahrin, Rehman Barlas, Amal Baterse, Vis Halanand Bunjun, Yasmin bin Hussein, Salma Bubteni, Dima Dababse, Nabil Devalk, El Shemaya Dobi, Mariam El Badwibi, Manar El Mitwali, Yasser El Shmai, Ibram El Aswal, Dina El Brawi, Eman El Nagar, Lina El Rafati, Ezra El Saba, Noha El Said, Ala El Sheikh, Reem El Sharif, Naveen El Sobahi, Dana Fahmi, Sarah Fakron, Irum Farhin, Gihan Fawazi, Mary Finnegan, Ahmed Giba, Mona Garbia, Ala Godayai, Sunay Gul, Abdallah Hamdan, Essam Hanafi, Ala Hassan, Shadi Hassan, Su Ming Ho, Lina Hodud, Isra Hussain, Shifa Irfan, Ahmed Ismail, Sawasan Jafar, Rieman Jarar, Mohammed Salim Jabara, Taline Junblat, Nazia Kuzer, Suzanne Kennedy O'Shea, Abir Kadur, Abdulaziz Khalaf, Mohammed Ikram Khan, Rawan Marfi, Ahmed Mahmood, Ali Maki, Marina Marcos, Danish Martin, Hala Matar, Mariam Mazar, Salwa Memon, Mara Mismar, Jara Mohammed, Mohammed Mohammed, Yusur Mohammed, Juan Mohammed, Mohammed Mubarak, Hajar Muhana, Sai Kirthana Sharma Rukuntra, Rasha Najim, Opaimi Ogini, Mona Omran, Rishal Mohammed P, Maise Kazim, Dina Kazim, Amina Kazam, Piranka Raju, Halima Rashid, Anjana Rivendran, Rana Saad, Faral Said, Miriam Said, Afna Salam, Laura Salib, Rawan Salih, Marwa Salim, Laith Samur, Noreen Sarwar, Kirolo Sadek, Noreen Shaban, Rafia Shah, Sumaira Shahid, Miriam Shakib, Miriam Shalabi, Mahmoud Shihata, Mohammed Soker, Deepti Shiravastava, Aisha Siddiq, Fatan Solomon, Sarmad Saeed, Mohammed T, Aslam Taha, Manal Taha, Kurat ul An Tariq, Saida Tasneem, Doa Tafig, Suhair Toma, Ragda Wafa, Aisha Wahaj, Yasmin Yusuf, Leen Zabalawi, Georgie Zachariah, Dima Zaid Al-Khalini, Sena Zaman, Zarguna Zeb, Norhain Zibara, Youssef Zurub. I now invite the Vice Dean, Dr. Pat Cleary, to introduce the diploma candidates.
Thank you, Kate. We now continue with the Diploma of Primary Care Dentistry of the Faculty of Dentistry. It gives me great pleasure to introduce the candidates. Mohammed Ab Aziz, Mai Abdallah, Noha Abdel Rahman, Arwa Abdel Salam, Hassan Abed, Saida Alina Abid, Dima Abu Halime, Lina Ahmed, Yahya Al-Ayed, Samar Al-Dali, Abdul Al-Duwasain, Rawan Al-Harasi, Fatma Al-Kindi, Mohalal Al-Osami, Sama Al-Saraf, Muhammad Al-Sham'ari, Halima Al-Zabi, Shuruk Al-Abdin, Rula Al-Ali, Safa Al-Ani, Fahad Al-Aswad, Hawra Al-Attar, Muhammad Al-Dawad, Derer Alenzi, Dari Alenazi, Muthana Al-Khamdi, Muhammad Al-Hurani, Katib Al-Hudaid, Ma Noor Ali, Anfal Al-Kandari, Aya Al-Kayed, Lama Al-Khatib, Ala Al-Khatib, Ali Al-Matok, Waid Al-Madani, Khalid Al-Mutari, Lara Al-Omari, Rashid Al-Otsleb, Rama Al-Kadi, Dua Al-Kuda, Abdullah Al-Kuda, Hassan Al-Safi, Roba Al-Saman, Ahmed Al-Sakar, Rasha Al-Shabi, Lujain Al-Shamali, Aya Al-Shamari, Mishari Al-Shamemri, Noor Al-Subani, Ruba Al-Shughair, Fatima Al-Sulaiman, Lina Al-Tay, Abdulaziz Al-Yami, Muhammad Ashkanani, Haroon Asif, Orla Askin, Lujain Asiri, Wala Bashir, Rabia Butt, Aileen Crowley, Fatima Dashti, Hamad Dashti, Danielle Doyle, Michael Doyle, Ala El-Basir, Anas El-Faki, Ala El-Hakim, Shad El-Masiri, Al-Hazim El-Taib, Annette Erasmus, Maria Farouk, Connor Gill, Fatima Hadir, Sahar Hamadeh, Mariam Hamandi, Reem Hamid, Lakshmi Harish, Kevin Harrison, Amal Hassan, Sora Hassan, Ahmed Hatem, Wijdan Hemet, Mona Hussein, Nosheen Hussein, Shad Hussain, Sira Ibrahim, Haris Iftikhar, Charles Ilasanmi, Andrew Irvine, Hiba Jaradat, Tarek Juma, Idikula Joy, Ahmed Juma, Neela Karimullah, Fariha Kazar, Aya Kamesh, Bodhi Lawal, Stephanie Lynn, Nurul Limon, Sudha M, Salina M.K., Maha Makhlouf, Musa Marashte, Mariam Mazar, Lauren McAlinden, Sally McCarthy, Grania McCluskey, Meshal Mehabez, Radia Milwala, Yoji Miyaji, Ibtihal Muhammad, Fadwa Muhammad, Mazin Muhammad, Omer Muhammad, Ragad Muhammad Khair, Ryan Muhammad, Ala Muhammad Khair, Bayashar Mullah, Ahmed Mustafa, Aisha Najam, Zerlis Nawaz, Jessica Nethercoat, Deirdre O'Dwyer, Chidinma Okoli, Reem Osman, Zubaida Osman, Muhammad Othman, Maruta Priyanka, Saja Rawakwa, Fozia Raza Hussain, Aya Sadoun, Arij Saleh, Rami Saleh, Amna Sakib, Katakali Sakar, Hiba Shaddad, Rafia Shah, Farah Shalabi, Ahmed Shamad, Wessam Shubar, Bahija Siddiq, Iman Sultan, Ahad Taha, Mohammed Taifor, Fariha Tankana, Rana Tibele, Susan Thomas, Hatem Tuta, Samar Turki, Tala Twahi, Arkana Vijay Akamor, Kavish Vijay Akamor, Ivana Volk, Aisha Wahaj, Fatima Yunus, Yara Zabaneh, Ksenija Zaporozheva.
As Dean of the Faculty of Dentistry, I'm very pleased to be here on this special occasion to celebrate your fine achievements. I'm delighted to be conferring the Fellowship of the Faculty of Dentistry, Membership of the Faculty of Dentistry, or the Diploma of Primary Care Dentistry to 338 of you across the globe today. I know that you are likely to have had to overcome many challenges. Be adaptable, tenacious, and determined in order to keep the progress of your career in dentistry on track. This is not only for yourself but more importantly for your patients who deserve the very best the dental professionals can offer at these challenging times. The Faculty of Dentistry is very pleased to be able to influence, facilitate, and encourage you to raise the standard of your care to your patients. The past 20 months or so have been unforgettable and unprecedented for most of you. And your achievements today are indeed very special. We are delighted of your successes and your academic achievements in association with the Faculty of Dentistry, RCSI, with so many of you joining like-minded colleagues to be part of the RCSI family. You have indeed made a very fine choice to join the 3,500 fellows, members, and diplomats who are already part of the Faculty of Dentistry family. I would like to take this opportunity to congratulate you on your achievements and to welcome you to the Faculty of Dentistry, Royal College of Surgeons in Ireland. As your Dean, I look forward to meeting as many of you as possible when circumstances allow. Please keep well wherever you are in the globe, and many congratulations again.
We continue with the conferring for the fellowship and membership of the Faculty of Nursing and Midwifery, and I invite the Dean, Professor Michael Shannon, to admit the fellows and members.
By virtue of my office of Dean, I admit you fellows and members of the Faculty of Nursing and Midwifery of the Royal College of Surgeons in Ireland. I now invite the Honorary Secretary, Dr. Patricia Minnock, to introduce the candidates.
Thank you, Michael. I'm delighted to be here this afternoon to introduce the new Fellows and members of the Faculty of Nursing and Midwifery. For Fellowship Adiundum, Anna Maria Bagnasco, David Benton, Sylvian Brousseau, James Callahan, Kenneth Dion, Dawn Freshwater, Eileen Furlong, Tora Hafstein-Dotter, Aisha Holloway, Lorraine Kelly, Patrick Palmieri, Brodie Patterson, Renate Choose, Beth Tiggs. For fellowship by election, Christina Beasley, Trembecca Guagua, Ailish Hardiman, Rachel Kenna, Rose Mooney, Margaret Quigley. For fellowship by examination, Gada Abdullah, Miriam Al-Aradi, Hamdan Al-Bakawi, Fatma Al-Salami, Georgina Bassett, Mary Bell, Catherine Best, Denise Blanchfield, James Callahan, Orla Callender, Aveline Casey, Magnus Conte, Erica Cullen, Michael Curran, Yosi Duque, James Dooney, Charlene Downing, Quiva Finn, Alan Finnegan, Andrea Flannery, Brenda Flynn, Sarah Garvey, Sinead Gill, Raina Gilligan, Elaine Hanley, Ahmed Omar Hawasawi, Emma Healy, Carl Hilliard, Florence Horseman Hogan, Joanne Hubbard, Jency Jerry, Letha M. Joseph, Mary Kelly, Justin Kerr, Arnell Kitpalos, Marie Kilduff, Aoife Lane, Claire Lewis, Dennis Long, Marie-Louise Luking, Dorcas Mavuva, Diana Malata, Stephen McGee, Karen McGowan, Melinda Meeker, Deborah Moriarty, Anne-Marie Murray, Geraldine Murray, Muthu Kumari Nagarajan, Angela Nyland, Margaret Noonan, Serena O'Brien, Mary O'Dowd, Deirdre O'Flaherty, Sinead Plunkett, Aisling Purcell, Mary Reedy, Vishnu Ranjit, Tracy Roick, Sujata Sanjeevi, Deirdre Shaniger, Emer Shanley, Iman Hamid Taiwash, LaDonna Thomas, Marie Tai, Pat Terrell, John Unsworth, Danielle Vargess, Elaine Walsh, Simone Walsh, Babula Vadav. For membership, Anzar Maji Arifa, John Patrick Campbell, Nora Carney, Tara Conboy, Shirley Lucas, Mary McNamara, Kavita Nargarajan, Sinead O'Hara.
Fellows and members, on behalf of the Board of the Faculty of Nursing and Midwifery, the Executive Director, Professor Thomas Kearns, and myself, I wish to congratulate you all today as you are confirmed with your fellowships addendum by election and by examination, and with the Membership Award. I am delighted to welcome so many new fellows to the faculty this year. Today we are conferring the largest ever cohort of fellows in the history of the faculty. I am particularly delighted to welcome our new members to the faculty. The faculty's Membership Award was launched this year, and the process enables nurses and midwives to demonstrate their professional commitment to excellence, compassion, teamwork, and preceptorship in their nursing and midwifery practices. Today we are conferring the first ever cohort of members. This is a very proud day for the faculty, particularly in the World Health Organization, WHO, designated International Year of Health and Care Workers. Congratulations to you all on your remarkable achievements. 2021 was undoubtedly been another year marked by unprecedented challenges. Recent months have significantly highlighted the vital contribution that the nursing and midwifery professions make to society. Nurses and midwives from all disciplines play a crucial role in providing quality health services. The professions are underpinned by rigorous scientific inquiry that provides a significant body of knowledge to advance practice, shape health policy, and thus impact positively the health of people and communities. As the roles, competencies, and capabilities of nurses and midwives continue to evolve and transform to meet patient and service user needs, it is important not to forget the spirit of compassion, commitment, and care, which are critical and core fundamental values of our professions. Often compassion and care are the values of which public trust rests. I pay tribute to all our new fellows and members. This is a very proud day for each of you and your families, and I know the work, the commitment, and the time that each of you have invested in achieving your fellowships and memberships. The faculty is delighted to have such wonderful ambassadors representing clinical practice, management, leadership, policy, research, and education. I hope that you all will participate in our continuing professional development programs, annual conferences, and fellows and members and friends programs of events. We look forward to supporting each of you and collaborating with you in the years ahead.
We now continue with the conferring of fellowship and membership of the Faculty of Sports and Exercise Medicine. I invite the Dean, Dr. Philip Carolyn, to admit the fellows and members.
By virtue of my office of Dean, I admit you fellows and members of the Faculty of Sports and Exercise Medicine of the Royal College of Physicians of Ireland and the Royal College of Surgeons in Ireland. I now invite the Honorary Secretary, Dr. Orla Nimura-Hertig, to introduce the candidates.
Thank you, Philip. It is a great honour for me to introduce the fellows and members of the Faculty of Sports and Exercise Medicine. For fellowship, Joseph Jordan, Stuart O'Flanagan. For fellowship Adiundum, Marwan Al Dawood, Cameron Butt, Garrett Davies, Liam Glynn, Owen Kelly, Timothy Carouche, David Maritz, Michael Ryan. For fellowship by election, Taig Irla Curran, Le Chummy Candan Loganathan. For membership, Siddharth Agrawal, Asad Munir.
Marianne den Dov Leish Sport agus a Cleachta, Bowat Lum Falch agus Cogorges, a Yenav Lenar Gauti agus Armal Nua. It gives me great pleasure as Dean and on behalf of the Board to congratulate and sincerely welcome our new fellows and members today to the Faculty of Sports and Exercise Medicine. Today I'm delighted to welcome our first cohort of trainees from our Higher Specialist Training Programme as new fellows of the faculty. The faculty was founded for its fellows and members, and we, the Board, encourage all of you to engage with us and participate in faculty activities such as journal clubs, courses, conferences and delivering lectures so we can continue developing our wonderful specialty in Ireland. Our administration staff have adapted to working from home and continue to offer advice and support to our fellows and members. I am sure you will all acknowledge the support of your families and loved ones over your careers to date, and I hope you and your families are keeping safe and well during these challenging times. I would like to congratulate all of you today, and I hope to meet you in these historical surroundings of the Royal College of Surgeons in Ireland at future events once it is safe again to do so. Go gorgeous agus buan tatnaf as an ceremonies brunta.
That concludes the formal presentation of candidates for our conferring ceremony. I now invite you from all around the world to join me in offering a round of applause to our new fellows, members and diplomates.
RCSI fellows and members, it is my pleasure to add my welcome to you, your family and your friends to this virtual conferring. Today, we celebrate you, your achievement, and this momentous milestone in your career. We warmly welcome you into our surgical community of over 9,600 fellows and members in 83 countries across the world. The importance of your conferring today cannot be overstated, recognizing as it does the sincere commitment you are demonstrating to the professional, to your patients, and most of all, to your endeavours towards surgical excellence. Never has there been a more challenging time to enter the healthcare workforce. We are so proud that you will represent us as ambassadors for RCSI. We are as disappointed as you are that we are unable to welcome you into our surgical community in person today. But you know we wish you all the very best as you take the next steps in your career. We will strive to always provide you with the professional development opportunities you need at every stage of your career journey. And we warmly invite you to explore the full range of professional support services and benefits that are available to you as fellows and members of RCSI, details of which will be dispatched to you over the coming weeks. Together with Catherine and Janelle in the Fellows and Members Office, and our colleagues in the Department of Surgical Affairs, we look forward to working with you over the coming years to realise the true potential of what we can achieve as a surgical community and college, working together in leading the world to better health. My congratulations to you all. Thank you.
Vice President, past presidents, members of council, Deputy Vice Chancellor, Deans, Honorary Secretaries, new fellows, members, diplomats, family members, friends and supporters, and all those watching this graduation ceremony. As RCSI President, I wish to be among the first to offer my sincere congratulations to our new fellows, members and diplomats. As I signed the parchments that you have received, I recognized so many names of individuals that I've had the pleasure of working with and mentoring. I'm sorry that I cannot greet you all individually on this most important of days. I hope that you will be able to celebrate with those close to you. On your behalf, I wish to thank your teachers and mentors, the staff of Surgical Affairs, and the faculties of Radiologists, Dentistry, Nursing and Midwifery, and Sports and Exercise Medicine. Our thanks also to the faculty teams and RCSI Student, Academic and Regulatory Affairs, SARA, for the successful delivery of your examinations, culminating in conferral today. Our thanks also to Dr. Brian Flavin and his colleagues at VHI Healthcare, who have supported the new certificate program in urgent care medicine. And my personal congratulations to all the successful candidates. We continue to live through extraordinary times. To most, the effects of COVID-19 were unforeseen, and yet history reminds us the question was only when and not if the world would be subjected to another pandemic. The first principles of public health, isolation and containment, were the initial means of control, and those societies that made early and decisive interventions have generally fared better than those in which political expediency trumped common sense. And yet, as we have seen in Australia and New Zealand, isolation alone is not sufficient. Vaccination brought the hope that herd immunity would impact on case numbers. The difficult reality is that the 2-dose regimen may not be enough, and that a third round, or indeed even more rounds of mRNA vaccination will be needed. While we wait for implementation, case numbers rise, and scheduled care is yet again curtailed. We must ensure that the price of COVID-19 is not the excess mortality of delayed diagnosis or untreated illness. This, I am afraid, is your challenge, but it is also your opportunity. James Thurber, the American cartoonist, author, humorist, journalist, and playwright, when asked why he became a writer, replied, "I write the way a surgeon operates, because it is a livelihood, because I have a great urge to do it, because many interesting challenges are set up, and because I have a hope that it may do some good." I know that not all of you are surgeons, but you are healthcare professionals. You have shown your commitment by virtue of your conferral today. You will face many challenges, but I am sure you will do much good. Oh, that I could join you and set out on that journey once more. It remains for me to wish you all well in your future careers, to join with you in thanking your partners, parents, families, and friends in supporting you through your studies. For those of you working in Ireland, we thank you for your continuing dedication to our health service. For those leaving Ireland to embark on professional careers abroad, we wish you safe travel and every fulfillment in your careers. To those of you living and working overseas, we welcome you to the college and hope that you will always be proud to think of RCSI as your college. And finally, I hope that you will from time to time reflect on this day and on the motto of the college you have now joined, Concilio Manuque, by scholarship and dexterity.
Today is a joyous and momentous occasion for you all. Your family and friends, together with my colleagues in RCSI, are so proud and inspired by all of you. On behalf of myself and all my colleagues at RCSI, I offer you heartfelt congratulations and wish you safety and courage as you embark on the next phase of your career. Please stay in touch. Remember, we will always be here for you, and we look forward to welcoming you back to RCSI in the near future.